Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live forever? Immortality, an idea that has tantalized the human psyche for centuries, a concept so profound that it has found a place in ancient myths, religious texts, and modern science fiction. But what if it's more than just a figment of our imagination? What if it's a scientific over the ages? Humanity has made incredible strides in understanding the nature of life and death. The advent of quantum mechanics, in particular, has opened up a whole new world of possibilities. It's a domain where the laws of physics as we know them seem to take a back seat, where the lines between the possible and the impossible blur. Now, imagine a group of audacious individuals, scientists and thrill-seekers, ready to explore this realm, ready to challenge the very concept of mortality. Enter the Quantum, a group daring enough to test the limits of life and death. Like and subscribe to Quantum Writerverse for more stories and quantum theories. Meet the Quantum Jumpers, led by the brilliant and enigmatic Dr. Kai Nakamura. This group of audacious scientists and thrill-seekers are about to embark on an adventure that could redefine our understanding of life and death. At the heart of their daring experiment is the theory of quantum immortality, a concept drawn from the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. This theory proposes that for every decision we make, there exists a parallel universe where we made a different choice. The Quantum Jumpers believe that if they put themselves in mortal danger, their consciousness will simply shift to a parallel universe where they survive, granting them what could be seen as infinite lives. With this belief, they plan to test the limits of quantum immortality through a series of increasingly perilous experiments. And so begins their daring journey into the unknown. The Quantum Jumpers' first test, skydiving without parachutes. Our audacious group of adventurers, led by the enigmatic Dr. Kai Nakamura, flung themselves out of a plane with nothing but the theory of quantum immortality to break their fall. A seemingly suicidal venture, but they emerged unscathed, landing safely on the ground. A leap of faith indeed. The world watched, breathless, as the Quantum Jumpers took their first plunge into the unknown. The footage was replayed on every news channel, analyzed by every armchair scientist. Some called it a hoax, others a miracle. But the Quantum Jumpers didn't care for opinions, they cared for proof. And they had it. They had jumped, and they had survived. Their survival raised questions. Did they simply get lucky? Or did they indeed shift to a parallel reality where they survived the fall? The Quantum Jumpers believed the latter. According to the many worlds interpretation, they argued, their consciousness had moved to a universe where they lived, a universe where the impossible was possible. The experiment was a success, but it wasn't without its critics. Many condemned the Quantum Jumpers' actions as reckless. They argued that the Jumpers were playing with fire, toying with the fundamental laws of reality. But to Dr. Nakamura and his team, these criticisms were merely the fearful whispers of those who didn't understand. They had tasted the forbidden fruit of quantum immortality, and they were hungry for more. But with each experiment, the stakes grew higher. The world waited with bated breath for their next leap. Would they survive again, or would they finally meet their end? The Quantum Jumpers were unfazed. They were ready to dive deeper into the multiverse, to push the boundaries of human knowledge, to challenge the very nature of reality. The Quantum Jumpers had taken their first leap, and they had landed on their feet. Their journey was far from over, but they had taken the first step. They had tasted the thrill of quantum immortality, and they were ready for more. Their survival, a miracle or a shift to another reality, only time and their next jump would tell. As the Quantum Jumpers push the boundaries, things start to get strange. The thrill of surviving the impossible starts to wane, replaced by a chilling sense of unease. Memories begin to blur, and the familiar becomes unfamiliar. The taste of coffee in the morning, the color of the sky at sunset, the sound of a familiar voice, all seem to shift subtly, as if reality itself is warping around them. This is not just a psychological phenomenon. The Quantum Jumpers are not just surviving their death-defying experiments, they are shifting to parallel universes where they continue to exist. But these new realities are not exact replicas of their original world. They are riddled with inconsistencies that gnaw at the Jumpers' sanity. Imagine waking up one morning and finding a scar on your body that you don't remember getting. Or walking into a room and seeing a picture of yourself doing something you have no memory of. That's the reality the quantum jumpers are grappling with. They are meeting versions of themselves scarred by the experiments they've survived. These alternate selves are reminders of the risks they've taken, the toll it's taking on their minds and bodies. But it's not just them. The ripples they are creating in the fabric of reality are affecting everything and everyone around them. They're not just jumping from one universe to another, they're causing fractures in the multiverse. Every quantum leap they make, every death they dodge, is a disturbance in the cosmic order. They may have found a way to cheat death, but at what cost? The scars they bear are not just physical, they are metaphysical, imprinted on their very souls. The quantum jumpers have become modern-day Icaruses, flying too close to the sun, their wings of immortality melting under the harsh light of reality. They started their journey seeking to conquer death, but they're finding that immortality comes with its own perils. They're not just surviving, they're fracturing reality, creating ripples that echo across the multiverse. And like a stone thrown into a pond, the ripples are growing, becoming waves. The quantum jumpers were playing with fire, and they were starting to get burned. The quantum jumpers' journey had consequences, reaching far beyond their own lives. As they pushed the boundaries of human knowledge, they found themselves grappling with ethical dilemmas that challenged their very understanding of reality. Each quantum leap, each thrilling escape from the jaws of death, left a ripple in the fabric of the multiverse. Their actions, once seen as a testament to human courage and ingenuity, began to cast a shadow. They were not just playing with their own lives, they were playing with infinite versions of themselves across countless realities. These alternate selves, scarred and marked by failed attempts, stood as stark reminders of the potential harm their experiments could cause. The question of morality became a splinter in the minds of the quantum jumpers. Was their quest for immortality worth the risk? Were they heroes charting a new course for humanity? Or were they reckless thrill-seekers, gambling with the fundamental laws of reality? As they delved deeper into the multiverse, the team began to fracture. Doubts crept in, fueled by the inconsistencies in their memories and the haunting encounters with their alternate selves. Some began to question the true nature of their experiences. Were they really leaping to new realities? Or were they merely surviving by the skin of their teeth, their minds filled with false memories of quantum immortality? The quantum jumpers stood on a precipice. The thrill of their journey had given way to a sobering reality. The multiverse was not a playground. It was a vast, complex tapestry where every thread mattered. Their actions had consequences, and those consequences echoed across the infinite expanse of reality. As they prepared for their next leap, a sense of foreboding hung in the air. The stakes had never been higher. The team, once united by a shared dream, now found themselves divided by doubt and fear. They stood at the edge of an abyss. Their next leap could be their last. In the face of escalating stakes, the quantum jumpers prepare for their final challenge. Their journey, which began as an audacious experiment, has now transformed into a thrilling spectacle that has captivated the world. The quantum jumpers, led by Dr. Kai Nakamura, are about to embark on their most treacherous leap yet. This leap isn't just another test of quantum immortality, it is a leap into the unknown, a dive into an abyss of infinite possibilities. The quantum jumpers know that this jump could take them to a reality far removed from anything they know. But they also know that it could solidify their belief in quantum immortality, proving once and for all that their consciousness will always find a way to survive. The anticipation is palpable. Around the world, people wait with bated breath, their eyes glued to live streams. Some cheer for the quantum jumpers, hoping that they will once again defy death and emerge victorious. Others watch in silent disapproval, condemning the quantum jumpers for their reckless disregard for the sanctity of life. Inside the quantum jumpers' lab, the atmosphere is tense. Each team member grapples with their own fears and doubts. They remember the strange inconsistencies in their memories, the versions of themselves scarred by failed attempts. Some question the morality of their actions, the harm they might be causing to their alternate selves. But despite their conflicting emotions, they stand resolute, united by their shared belief in quantum immortality. Dr. Nakamura raises his hand, signaling the start of the final countdown. The quantum shifter hums to life, its eerie glow reflecting in the eyes of the quantum jumpers. They exchange final glances, their faces a mix of determination and uncertainty. They know that this quantum leap could be their last, that they could become lost in an endless sea of parallel universes. But in the face of the unknown, they choose to leap. They choose to push the boundaries of human knowledge, to challenge the fundamental laws of reality. With a deep breath, they jumped into the infinite possibilities of the multiverse. As we plunge into the infinite, we'd like to take a moment to thank you for joining us on this thrilling journey. If you've been captivated by the quantum jumpers and their daring leaps into the unknown, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support fuels our adventures into the multiverse and beyond. And remember, this isn't the end of the journey. The quantum jumpers may have taken their final leap for now, but who knows where they might find themselves next. So stay tuned, because there's always a new reality waiting to be explored. Until then, keep questioning, keep exploring, and most importantly, keep leaping. Thank you for watching.